I bet you didn't know your destiny could be found in the cards. Ready to uncover it? Mika Divine's tarot readings aren't just about predicting the future. They're about understanding your deepest desires, fears, and passions. Each card holds a piece of your love story, and Mika is here to guide you through it. Imagine knowing the answers to your burning questions about love and relationships. With Mika's spiritual guidance, you can. Her readings offer clarity, hope, and a path forward. Whether you're single, in a relationship, or navigating the complicated in-between, Mika's insights will help you find your true path. It's not just a reading, it's a journey to self-discovery and empowerment. Don't let uncertainty hold you back. Discover what the universe has planned for your heart. Connect with Mika Divine today and step into your destiny. Ready to unveil the mysteries of your love life? Book your tarot reading now and let the magic begin.
Good morning, and grand rising. Thank you all so much for joining the live. Today, we are doing another free tarot reading for all of the subscribers out there that would like to join in. It's real simple. All you have to do is, one, you have to be a subscriber. To subscribe to my channel, just hit the subscribe button and give it about 5 minutes. YouTube will go ahead and get you activated to where you can type into the chat the word add. Once you type the word add, I will add you to the list if you are brand new. If you are a returning subscriber, you would have to click on the link that's in the chat. And once you click on the link in the chat and pay that $5 donation fee, then your name will be added to the list. Now keep in mind, you can ask multiple questions. If you ask multiple questions, it's $5 per additional question. So all of my new people that are being added to the list, if you have multiple questions, totally okay. You'll just go ahead and pay the $5 per additional question. Now, because it gets real busy around here because I provide these free readings, be patient with me, as you have to be in the live. You have to be present in the live at the time that your name is called. So you must remain on the live. And if your name is called and I'm asking for your question and you're not present, unfortunately, you will lose your free reading. So that is the rules. Also, keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages that come through can be for the past, the present, or the future. And if I'm doing any readings that is connected to a person, the roles could be reversed. So when I say I'm reading for your person, it could be actually you. And then if I say it's your person, it could be actually, yeah, you get it. Back and forth. I think I said it backwards, but y'all get it. So yeah, the roles can be reversed. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to start off with a collective reading. In the collective reading, I'm just going to get the general energies of the collective in the room at this time, just to kind of see what is the overall energy for today's tarot readings. Then from there, we will begin our list. I've already included the list in the chat. If you are a returning subscriber, remember it's $5. If you're brand new, it is free. So do not put questions into the chat until your name is called, okay? Thank y'all so much. All right, Spirit, I think we need to bless the reading. I haven't even done my blessing, y'all. I'm all thrown off today. All right, so we're going to bless the reading, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, let's get it. Divine spirit guides and ancestors, protect me and my viewers as I tap into the divination of tarot. Removing all negative energies sent to me and my viewers is not welcome here. We return all negative energies to the sender tenfold. May the sacredness of this tarot reading and the intuitive downloads coming through bring the clear and concise messages my viewers need to hear. All right, amen, amen. So, Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collective. What is the messages the collective needs to hear right now to better serve them moving forward in the reading for today? What do they need to hear right now, Spirit? So, Spirit is really advising that you take some time to analyze what in your life do you perceive as unjust and unfair. And when we talk about unjust and fair, it could be a karmic in your life that is treating you unjust or unfair. It could be some of you guys could be dealing with a legal situation at this time, like a divorce or a custody battle or something of that nature. It could be multiple things. So Spirit is saying, please make sure that you are aware of the unfair treatment. It can also be unfair treatment as well. Yeah, I feel like many of you guys are in a situation where you're feeling bored, feeling stuck, feeling like things aren't progressing the way that you want. One thing about the Four of Cups, when I pull this card, it I love this tarot deck. It's such a pretty deck. But what I love about this card is all the colors, you know. And if you look at the colors, I'm pretty sure many of you guys are focusing on the cup that has all the colors. And that is signifying, if you look closely, there's a hand that's being given out. So it's kind of like that's an opportunity to see that there is something positive, something that can give you hope, can give you a good vibing energy, but you're not looking at it, you're looking away. So Spirit is saying, be careful that you're not focusing on the negative. You're not focusing on the positive. You're being very pessimistic about the injustice that you're dealing with at this time. You got to think more positive to get the type of outcome you want. You know, you can't manifest good with a negative mindset. Yeah. I think many of you guys are trying to get things into balance, or you feel like things are out of balance with the this justice situation. Yeah, I think there's going to be some type of inspiration that you're going to get that's going to lead to a new passionate beginning. Hopefully, it's not going to be something that's going to be manipulative in nature. Let's hope not. And make you unhappy. So be careful with this idea or this new beginning that you're trying to get off the ground. Yeah. It may have to deal with finances or family struggles, your stability. For some of you guys, this injustice is affecting your finances, your stability of some sort. So be careful with that if that's the case, because you don't want to be in a space where you are making matters worse, you know. You want to make sure everything is on the up and up. I'm just adding a couple more people, y'all. All right. What's blocking you is the indecision of how to move forward with this. But I think it's kind of clear with you guys with this situation that this story resonates. That this injustice is about not thinking negatively about what's happening. It's about manifesting what you want. It's like the laws of attraction. It's saying, I've already won this battle. I'm already going to get what I want. For some of you, the blockage could be a love situation. Like I say, some of you guys could be going through a divorce, or you could be treated unfairly by someone at this time. And you're thinking that it's just not going to work out. It's not going to get no balance. You want a passionate beginning with this person, but it's looking like this person could be possibly manipulative if it's a love situation, okay? So be careful with that. Yeah, it's really getting you stuck in your head. You just need to break free from this. The outcome is you need to be in your divine feminine energy. Many of you guys could be actual empresses. So spirit is saying, remember who you are and remember what you want to attract. Remember we talked about the laws of attraction. The Empress is an abundant card. It's being full of new ideas that's going to lead to your happiness. Sometimes the Empress can also indicate pregnancy for some of you. Yeah, be careful with this person, whoever this is. If it's a job situation, be careful with whatever this is. This person, like I said, is going to be very manipulative. They're going to come in and they're going to give you an offer possibly, or say, let's work on things. But we talked about you not seeing things clearly for what they are. And if you're not careful, this person can give you a false offer. You know, they can procrastinate on giving you what you want if they want to give it at all. This is giving me like a non-committal energy from this person. Yeah, you need to make sure that you don't ignore the fact that you need to be fair to yourself, because like I said, many of you guys are actual empresses, and empresses is one of the highest cards in the deck, and they deserve to be treated as such. You know, that's what's fair for them. That's the justice they deserve. Yeah. So it's time to take charge. It's time to get yourself up and going, and for some of you it's going to be moving away from this connection. Yeah. Because I think you're dealing with someone that's greedy, that's just trying to take advantage of all you have to offer. I feel like some of you guys, you could be the person that could be the provider or the one that's making all the money, and you have someone in your energy that's trying to take advantage of you. And Spirit is saying, be warned with this person, because they can actually drain your finances if you're not careful. Any advice for the collective? Yeah, don't give up. Don't give up. You may feel like it's a lot that you have to overcome, a lot of challenges you have to overcome, but don't give up. You know, don't allow, you know, your judgment to be clouded. Don't allow that snake, that deceptive person. Do not pick the wrong cup. You know, I know you're confused. You don't know if you want to move forward, if you want to stay, or if you want to deal with this person, but Spirit is saying be careful. Yeah. Because if you're not, this person's going to put you in a really bad mood. They're going to really hurt your feelings. You're going to be really upset. So yeah, follow healing, follow peace, follow what you know you deserve. All right, let me see some hearts if anybody resonates with that reading. Anybody resonate with that reading? All right. So some of you guys could be dealing with a situation with another person that is not being very fair to you of some type of way, but hopefully I can give you guys more precise readings. So if you are one of those people that are interested in a reading but you don't want to be on the live, I do offer personal readings on my website, and to be honest, personal readings are the only way to ensure that you get a very accurate reading for your unique situation, and it's confidential. It will not be posted on YouTube. It will not be out there and publicized for other people to see. And it'll give you that safe space to where you can just ask the questions you feel like you need. But those of you that are jumping into the live, we are offering a free reading today for brand new subscribers. So we'll start off with our first person, which is Ganesh. Ganesh, if you're here, still in the room, go ahead and put your question in the chat, please. And BB, I'm going to add you. And while we're waiting on Ganesh to put their question in the chat, I want to give a shout out to all y'all people out here. I see those hearts. All right, we got Zoza, Ganesh, E13Y, Afsan 64, Happy. How are y'all doing? I hope all is well. I hope all is well. Thank you guys for joining me. We're about to get started in a moment, waiting on Ganesh. Ganesh, you got a few more minutes, baby, and then you're going to miss out on your turn once again. So that's the link for my returning subscribers if you want to go ahead and get your reading, okay? That is the link. So check it out. Check out the website. I've updated my website too, by the way, so check it out. I hope you guys like it. Yay, yeah. I see those celebrations, yeah. So yeah, give me some feedback. When y'all check it out, just let me know what y'all think of the website. It's been a lot of hours, lots of hours put in getting it up and going. So feedback is always good. All right, Ganesh, we're waiting on you, love. Okay, let's see if you put a question earlier. All right. Okay, I see it. So let me scroll up on this computer. So it says, today I have given a resignation to my job and I'm planning to prepare for the net exam to clear and do PhD. Okay. So do you have a question about that? Like, what is the question? That's what I'm waiting on. The question. So if you can give me your question, I'll be glad to answer it. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 more seconds and then we gotta go to the next person. I can't stall and wait and wait and wait. All right. Zoza. Zorza, if you can go ahead and put your question in the chat, you're next. Zorza, if you can put your question in the chat, you are next. All right, Ganesh, I didn't get your question, baby. So we're going to have to, wait until the next time I do a live, I guess. I tried to get your question. All right. All right, y'all. The rules is you have to be present for the live. Do not put questions in the chat until your name is called, y'all. You have to be present for your questions. All right. Well, I guess Zorza has lost her turn also. All right. So next we have a sane 64. A sane 64. If you can go ahead and put your question in the chat, you're next. Ganesh, you want to put your question in the chat? Go ahead. So you came back. All right. So we have a question. It says, is the serious relationship coming towards me? I am a Libra. Okay. So you want to know if you have a serious relationship coming. Okay. So let's use this deck. All right, Ganesh, I'll go ahead and do you next, honey. Just hold tight. Do not leave the room. Do not leave the room or you're going to miss your turn. So the first card I got was no. Second card, maybe. Third card, yes. So it's a possibility. It can go both ways. It's not a guaranteed deal that you will have a serious relationship. It's a possibility. So let's look at what this would look like for you and what are some blockages. The first thing I'm seeing is that Spirit is saying that maybe you need to focus on more practical matters right now, like your finances, saving money. I'm also getting that you're also having some issues with not wanting to take a risk. I think you're also moving in fear as well of getting hurt, possibly. So be careful with that. So I think it's that indecision Libra energy. It's like I wanna go ahead and get a relationship, but I don't know. So don't be held back by fear and indecision. Just go out there and date, get to know people, and see where it goes. Don't let confusion get in the way. Yeah, Spirit is saying, I think you're also a person that feels like the people that you attract or that you're attracted to may reject you. So it's kind of like your fear of rejection is a big part of it, you know. If you have options, explore the options. Don't be feared. Don't fear that you're going to be left behind. I think if you have a real deep-seated fear of rejection, that's what it keeps saying. Your blockage is, you're thinking too much. I'm a fellow air sign. I get it. A lot of times we have to think it through before we go to it. But your mind can be your worst enemy sometimes. And I think that's what you're faced with. Yeah, it's causing you to, not attract the love that you want. So Spirit is saying, be careful with this and allow yourself time to really give yourself an opportunity to meet people and see where it goes. You may have had some past relationships that didn't work out, and now it's kind of made you feel a little worried. You said it's true. Yep. In the near future, I think giving and receiving is a big factor, because I think you were the person in past relationships that probably gave more and people took advantage of your kindness. So you want to be able to be in a relationship where you can give more, but Spirit is saying, you want to give to someone, but Spirit is saying, be cautious of this. You may want to consider have people earn that privilege, because it's a privilege, not a right, especially when you're dating. Make sure that you get something in return, so when you give to someone, make sure they're giving back to you. And it doesn't have to be the same way. So you can have a relationship where, say, for example, you're paying for a few dates or something, and then that person never pays for dates, never does anything nice for you. That is no good. You don't want that. That is not a good relationship. It's not stable. And this has caused the biggest, a worry. Yeah, that is your biggest insecurity, like I was saying. And so be careful with that. That doesn't hold you back. Once you tap into addressing those insecure issues, you will be able to attract the love you want. Okay? The best approach is make sure that you protect yourself, that you're open, and that you don't ignore the red flags. Good luck to you. I hope the message really helped with your situation. According to your responses, you said I am spot on. Oh yeah. For those of you that don't know, I've been reading tarot for over 4 years, and I'm using YouTube as a platform to share my gift to the world. And to kind of celebrate this new channel, I went ahead and decided to do quite a bit of new free readings for my new subscribers. And within a little bit over a month, I'm over 5,000 subscribers. So it's such an exciting thing to see so many people taking what I'm putting out there, my content, and being, feel like it was well received. So I so appreciate the support. Thank y'all so much for the congrats and shout outs. I appreciate it. Hey Anika, I'm doing good. How are you? All right, so we're going to keep this train going. I'm going to put in the chat one more time for people that need it, the links to go ahead and get this thing going. We have Ganesh next. So Ganesh wants to know about the future, just a general read about the future, okay? Spirit, tell me a little bit about what's in store. What's coming up next for Ganesh? What's coming up next? How are y'all doing? Zorza, I'll go ahead and do you next. Stay tuned. Don't leave. Do not leave. Do not leave. Do not leave, because if you leave, I can't promise you a reading this time. Because I sure could have called you like a billion times. You were gone, girl. All right, you'll be after this reading, okay? There goes the list. And I'm going to add more people. Y'all just bear with me so I can get this read out. I know I skipped you because these people, I had to go back and get them. Hold tight. Just hold tight. Okay, so Spirit is saying in your near future, you may experience a little bit of burnout or stress. Be careful with this. It could be due to a love situation that you're currently involved in. Something surrounding this connection inside the home is causing a lot of stress. Maybe you're feeling like it's not going to work out, whatever this is. Yeah, it's like pessimistic. Why are they moving? Yeah, you're not happy. This love situation is bringing a lot of moodiness and anger and frustration. It's not working out right now. Be careful with being impulsive or setting expectations too high with this situation as well, because I feel like you want to take charge and deal with it, but Spirit is saying you may need to slow down a little bit, okay? Spirit is saying you're going to get the answers that you seek, but don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore the call. Maybe there has been already signs given to you about what to do. Yeah, definitely has been telling you that this is a situation that is one-sided. So maybe you or someone involved is giving more to the connection than the other. Also, I'm hearing that this could be affecting that person's finances and stability. Yeah. You need to stop overcommitting to people that are not serving you, okay? That is the sign. That is the message Spirit wants you to know. And if you're not careful, it's going to continue to drain and take, okay? I know you're hoping things will work out, but really you have to be careful because, like I say, that impulsive and keep just doing what you want to do and not ignoring the signs from Spirit on what you need to do is going to lead to some issues. Yeah, you need to make sure you set healthy, clear boundaries with this person. Please make sure you set healthy, clear boundaries in order to manifest what you want, okay, in this situation. It's too much going on. Yeah. And you're ignoring the sign that you need to transform. You need to stop this. It's not helping you. I see y'all. Hold up. I'm going to add y'all. You're resisting letting this cycle die. Stop holding on to stuff that you know you can't change. The only thing you can change is yourself. Yeah, you're lacking direction and discipline with this situation, but you know what you need to do. So be inspired by what it is. Be inspired by what it is I'm telling you so you can get the new ideas you need to get the outcome that you deserve. So I hope this message helped you. I see you said it's all 100, all true, but that is the message you needed to hear. So good luck to you. Always make sure when you're in loving relationships with people, family, friends, whoever, you can't be always doing the things to help this person, do for this person, wear yourself thin, just really just doing the most. And then you get hardly nothing in return. That's not fair. It's not fair. So do yourself a service and hold back a little. Hold back. And it's okay. They may be mad, but let them be mad. Who cares? Who cares? All right, Zorza. So, what's your question, baby? Okay, it's Darvish, current feelings and intentions. I hope I said that name right. Also, you guys, don't forget, I do offer personal readings, and you can always tip your reader. You can always tip your reader too. So, if that's something you want to do for my readings and my live, the links are just posted into the chat. Thank y'all so much for coming on. I'm having a ball getting to connect with my subscribers. I wish you guys can talk back to me. It's kind of weird talking to a screen. You're so welcome, Ganesh. Thank you for letting me read for you, and good luck to you. Come back. Come back. All right. So, oh, you did. I did say it right. Darvish. Darvish. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what is Darvish current thoughts and intentions towards Zorsha girl? All right, we got some different signs in the building. We got Cancers, Libras. What up? Let me see you put your sign in the chat. We got any aquas? Any of my aqua gangs out there? Aquarius gang, where you at? For those of you who don't know, I am a Aries moon. I'm an Aquarius Venus. And I'm a Scorpio rising. So, a lot of Aquarius in my chart. A lot of heavy on the Aquarius energy. All right. So, to answer your question, this person honestly is lacking confidence right now. Okay? They don't feel like they're getting the attention from you that they want. They want you to chase them. That's what I'm hearing. They want you to chase them. And so they're going to hold back and not really do anything until you show up and do something. So their intentions is to not really do anything at all until you show up. Yeah. This is a way to get emotional control over you in the situation. Very manipulative. Okay, Aries, Sun, Leo, rising. Ooh, that's a lot of fire. Don't piss you off. Aqua Venus, hey, Aqua gang, 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 gang. Man. So here's the blockage with this person, though. This person is not sure that they want this. Okay, I'm gonna just put it out there. But they're saying, well, shoot, if you want me, you can come get me. But I'm not sure if I want it because it's the broken communication for them. So that's making them feel some kind of way because you're not giving them energy. Yeah. And it's causing a lot of stress with the relationship. So the outcome is they're hoping that you can come around and bring peace to the situation. What sign are you again? You are a Libra. Okay, so you are an air sign. So yeah, they're hoping that you can bring them peace. But this person is going to use a lot of more manipulation to keep you stuck. Yeah, out of fear. This person is very low energy. They don't want to put a lot of effort. They're a coward. Yeah, lack of motivation. You see what I'm saying? Low energy. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Absolutely. Save yourself. I'm going to just get this person's energy off my table because it's a waste of time. This is a time waster. You need somebody that, is going to put it out there and show you some love and make you feel desired and wanted, Does he love you? Well, if he loves you, then he wouldn't be feeling that way. So I would say probably not, baby. He's not in love with you. I didn't say you were Aries, baby. I said you were a Libra. Oh, you said you are Aries, not a Libra. I'm sorry. You're an Aries, Sun, Leo ascendant. Okay, and Sagittarius moon. Okay, cool. A lot of fire, Virgos. Okay. Yep. I am curious about what signs I have in the room, though. So thank y'all for sharing. All right, let me get back on track with this list. Let me get back track on this list. And if you guys ever want to know what your signs are, if you look in the description box, I have a link to where you can look up your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. And it's always a good rule of thumb when you watch tarot on my channel that you look at all of those signs, because sometimes one sign doesn't resonate. Like say your sun sign doesn't always resonate with the message you need to hear. Sometimes it's going to be your moon or your Venus or your rising sign. So always check all your signs when you're looking at tarot and stuff. Just something I'll put out there. All right, I lost my list. There go my list. All right, Happy is next. Happy, if you're in the room, go ahead and put your question into the chat. You will be next. You will be next. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some more people, because I know you guys about to jump and get me, because some of y'all are paying and I'm not even updating. So I'm about to update this list. So y'all be patient with me. All right, so we got Janice. Hey, Janice, I got it, baby. We're going to put you on there. Okay, we got Janice. Let's see. I see all these people. Add. Now, remember, if you are brand new, those are my people that are getting the free readings. Rashima, I'm going to add you. Okay, let's see who else we got. Divinely Protected. Hey. Divinely Protected. I think I read for you before. I can't remember if I read for you before. Okay. Okay, let's see. No, baby, because I've already read for you, so you're going to have to donate, Tatiana. If I've already read for you, then unfortunately you can't be added. So after you pay your $5, then I can go ahead and add you. All right, we're going to keep it going. Happy, where you at? Okay, there you go. There goes your question. Let me go ahead and keep going because people are waiting. Do you see me winning my supplemental appeal for aid and attendance? Okay, so you have an appeal. All right, let's see. Spirit, is Happy going to win this appeal for aid and attendance? Is it going to be ruled in her favor? I see the hearts. Thank you for asking, Tatiana, though. But seriously, if you are interested in a reading, it's only $5. That's a good deal for a tarot reading. It really is. So let me put the link in the chat for those of you that need to get to it real quick. I just put it in the chat for y'all, so you guys will have it. Dizzy Stitches. Okay, let me add you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the party. I don't have no Aquariuses in the room. Where the Aqua's at? No Aquas in the room? Tear. Okay, so when it comes to this case, yes, yes, yes. All yeses. It's yours. Yeah, it's yours. You got this. I think really is it a money case? Is it a money case? You about to get paid. You're about to get paid, whatever it is. Okay, we're moving on to the next. E13Y. If you're still in the room, you are next. Go ahead and put your question in the chat. Also, can I get BB? BB, if you're in the room, go ahead and put your question in the chat. It is. You about to get paid. Hey, hey, hey. Make it rain. Make it rain. Buy me a drink, girl. Awesome. Good luck to you. All right. E13Y wants to know what my loved ones see, how they see you. Okay, well, hold on. Let me read this again. Ma'am, what my loved one see me and his intention. Okay, the one that you're in love with. You want to know their feelings and intentions. Okay, you're a Pisces sun and Virgo rising. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, y'all. Hell yeah, come on back. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. I gotta put that on the screen. That's so funny to me. She said after that case, after she get paid, she gonna make it rain, y'all. She said she gonna be able to afford all them readings on my website. I heard that. Man, I don't know how much money you getting, but I'm just hearing like dollar signs. Like, what is this? You must know how much it is. Yeah. That's good. You got all yes. So it's a definite yes. It's definitely going in your favor. So that's a good thing. Now, see, I done messed up. Now I done forgot the question. Let me go back. This is why I put it on the screen, y'all, so I can focus on the question and connect with my people. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just messing with y'all. Ah. All right, Spirit. Tell me about this person's intentions. Like, seriously, their feelings and intentions for E13Y. Person on E13Y's mind. What is the questions about? Divinely protected. What is that about? Oh, you scared E13Y? Don't be scared. Y'all having me crack up today. I love this group. Y'all good today. This is the most entertaining I have been on a live. This is great. Okay, I'm about to add folks. Because folks about to cuss me out in the chat. Okay, divinely protected. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm going to add you. There we go. Okay, so here's the reading. This is the deal. This is their feelings and intention. Ready? They're getting some intuitive downloads or judgments being called on this relationship by the divine. It's almost like they're getting an awakening and realizing some things. They're realizing that they have to make a difficult decision, but they're kind of like stuck with, do they want to stay being a hoe or do they want to actually do right by you? Ah! Yikes. Yeah, I'm getting this person's very inconsistent. They're in and out. This is a flighty energy. But this person, again, they get in that car and they go around. They over here and they over there. Like, be still. Divinely protected. Divinely protected. Can you hear me? Divinely protected. Look at the list, baby. You on the list. You the last one on the list. You there? You see it? Okay. All right. Disney Stitches say good energy. Thank you, baby. Spirit is saying this person is going to disconnect from you because they don't really have a clear outlook on where they want to go with you. This is a no for me, to be honest, because this person is playing with you. They in and out. They're not really consistent. They're not coming straight towards you. They're like, I don't know. Should I be for the streets or should I actually settle down? Like what? The only reason if they do come back is because it's familiar. Let's just call a thing a thing. They just coming back for familiar. I think in this soul searching, they're going to get some clarity about their ways. That they're doing all this work without any reward. You think because you out here doing the most and not getting reward. Yeah, they feel like they need to probably start, working toward long-term success. That might be a thing. Instead of just like wasting my time and energy with all these people out here. Yeah. But this person is disconnected and not tapped into like being grounded. I feel like this person a lot of times is moving based on insecurity. So this person does what they have to do in order to fill up their own cup, boost their own ego, make themselves feel wanted and desired, when really they need to look at themselves and their behavior pattern because they're draining their own finances, their own stability, their own security, their own all this. But they don't see it that way. But now they're starting to see the light slightly. They may see a little light. It's not a lot of light, but they seeing some. So this is the mess right here. They want to give you a new offer, but they're not moving right now because they're undecided. But eventually they probably will come in with the offer. Yeah, because they're going to realize all these hoes ain't making them happy, but you the one that really makes them happy. You're their sunshine. Be careful. This person still is not going to give to this situation equally. So I'm hearing this is a one-sided relationship where you give way more and this person gives way less. And they're going to still do that. They may show up. They may be there. They may say, hey, you want to start over? But they're not going to change giving. Yeah, this person is very stingy. Very stingy and entitled. They do not want to give to you. Yeah, and very stubborn and reckless. No, ma'am. It's a no, ma'am for me. Or sir. Divinely protected. You could be either. Stresses you out. Stresses you out. That's what's going to happen. It's going to stress you out. So it's clear. It's over. It's just going to lead to shattered dreams, shattered relationships, just a whole hot mess. Don't do it. Don't do it. You deserve better than this because this person's giving you breadcrumbs. They're love bombing you and then they go run off. Then they come back in. Then they run off. Uh-oh. Is that good or bad? I think it's a good sign. It's not that what you wanted to hear, but you know that's the truth. Come on. You know that's the truth. So be careful with this one, okay? Make sure that you do what's best in your best interest always. And don't give to people that don't deserve your energy or what you have to offer, okay? Good luck to you. I hope this reading resonates. From your little emoji, I'm assuming it does. I'm assuming it does. Okay. So next we have BB. Okay. So let me go ahead and get your question on the screen, BB. You're welcome. Good luck to you. I hope everything works out for you, not with this situation, but I hope everything works out. Yeah, this situation is not a good one. Come on, baby. I saw your question, but I can't see it on this screen because this big old ring light is blinding me. I can't see. Whew. Can you put your question back in the chat one more time so it'll be on the bottom? Because my eyes. I'm just keeping it real. The Aquarius way. The Aquarius way. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woo. Okay, so it says, can you do a reading on my family and the conflict with my sister? Okay. All right. So let's see. That's two questions. So I'm just going to do a general like family read if that's okay. Thank you, Divinely. Yeah. I definitely come on as much as I can, as time permits, when I'm not as busy to do this, because it's just like my gift. I just want to say thank you for y'all supporting the channel. It means the world to me because, anybody that does content creation, it takes a lot of energy behind the scenes to do that, but let alone to also be a tarot reader. It's very draining. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. So, I really appreciate it. So this is my gift to you all. So thank you. What is the current situation with this family situation? What is it that the BB needs to know? I'm about to say divinely protected. BB. So this particular situation is calling for you to know that you can be self-sufficient. You don't need to depend on family or anyone for that matter to provide you what you need. So if you're kind of worried about like situation with your family that's not working out, Spirit is saying it's time to end that cycle and just move into a cycle of just like doing your own thing and being like in your own space. I think things are going to just naturally lead you to needing to do some heavy soul searching about starting a new passionate beginning. You may have to make more of a head over heart decision with this family situation, because there's a lot of factors. I don't know if this is your dad, but it's an Emperor in reverse that's very controlling, stubborn, reckless. And you have to kind of like set those clear, healthy boundaries with that person. Yeah, Spirit, it keeps talking about going into solitude and going by yourself and doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Yeah, Spirit is saying, please rest, relax. Yeah. Release yourself from overthinking about the situation. You're putting yourself in your own spiritual prison. Yeah, you keep thinking about like the stuff that went wrong. Like you keep reminiscing in your mind about different ways you can try to, and then thinking about ways you can work on it. And it's like you can't, it's like I'm hearing like you can't fix something that's already broken. It's kind of like you drop a cup and it shatters into a billion pieces. You can get some glue and you can glue it back together, but it's still not going to be back the way it was. So I think in your situation, these people are like shattered glasses. You're trying to get it, to a perfect shape, and it's just not going to be. Like, you can't control the uncontrollables. It's already happened. So now it's time to go internally and think about your piece. Yeah, it's time to hold back. Hold back. I think you've been doing a lot of like impulsive actions to try to fix this, and you just can't. So save yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Save yourself. Save yourself. Before you end up in shattered glass. You really want them to recognize you, love you, accept what you're offering. But it just like, it's so much broken communication and dysfunction. It's just not going to happen. You got to look at how does the long term look? How has it been so far? How much investing have you done so far into this situation, and what has been the results? It hasn't been good, right? So Spirit is saying recognize that and know that, don't doubt yourself. that you need to stay firm on your values. Follow the divines, follow spiritual advice, or what you know is morally right. Basically, you have the answers that you need. You know, so I think it's super important that you pay attention to the signs. You know exactly your worth, know exactly what you need to do, and just know that things will work out. Okay, don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed by this, because it's not serving you. It's just not serving you. Okay, so that's the message that I have for you. I am actually really gifted, y'all. This is not a prank. It is not like Ashton Cooker. What is that thing called back in the day, back in the night? What is that thing called? Punked. You got punked. It's not you got punked. I really do have a gift, y'all. So I love the feedback too. You guys are I love this group. Y'all are interactive today. My other group, sometimes people don't be saying much. But all of y'all have given me feedback, so I appreciate it a lot. It helps me as a reader to kind of know like my style and improve my craft. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, you said it makes a lot of sense. OMG. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of scary. It kind of freaks me out too when y'all be like, yeah, spot on. OMG. Oh my gosh. I be like, oh, dang, really? Yeah. But it's fun. I love it. Thank you so much, Janice. Thank you. Yeah, secret thing about a tarot reader. We just go with it and we're like, I don't know if this is right, but this is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm, you know. So it's like really just being tapped into your intuition. That's all it is. Okay, so next we have, hold on, let me go back to my list. We have Repsol, did I say that right? If you can go ahead and put your question into the chat, and then after that, we'll have Janice. So I'm gonna give that person a few more minutes to come back if they stepped out. I'm trying to be nice today because y'all got me in a good mood. Repsol, come on now. Come on, you holding up the line. There you go. Okay, all right. Woo. So here is the question. Your partner will be a past person or a new one. And his physical appearance. Please. Sagittarius sun. Okay, I like Saggies. Leo moon. Okay. Cool. Repsol. That's I have a lot of international people, so it's kind of fun trying to, say the names. Divinely said, you made it. You made it. I made it. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. Okay, Janice is a Sag too. Well, I'm an Aquarius, so we love fire signs. And then I'm a fire sign moon, so Repsil. I'm so silly. I need to stop. Oh, Lord. Repsil. You can tell I'm an Aquarius because I'm just such a little goof. Like, that little quirky side. It's so funny. I crack myself up, y'all. It's like the immaturity. That's that Aries immaturity to come through. Oh, okay, I gotta get back focused. So this person coming towards you is a past person, the dreaded past person. The dreaded past person, because they feel like the relationship was on the struggle bus. It was struggling and they're just waiting. They're waiting for an opportunity to come on in. I think there was a lot of insecurity going on, possible third parties. Lord. Hold on, let's see what this is. 3 cups. Oh, yeah, it was. That was for the streets. roaming around town with their little stinking wand. But this person is trying to, let's see. Hold on, I'm not even going to say that. You know, this person may also be struggling with some financial stuff going on right now. So does that make sense? Let me tell you what this person is, so you kind of know. This person could be a third deacon Pisces, a third deacon Sagittarius, a third deacon Gemini, or second deacon Cancer. Doesn't have to be. I'm also getting just overall could be a water sign or a fire sign. I hate to tell you this, but this person has a lot of stuff going on. I don't know what the dealio is, but it's like this person may have some issues with, like I say, being unfaithful, being in and out, being inconsistent with you, off and on. You know, this may be like an off and on relationship with y'all. What is this? This person may not decide ultimately to end things with it or just let it die. If you don't show up, I think that's what I'm hearing. If you don't show up, they're going to let it die. But the thing is, they want it come forward, but I think, are you going to let it die? They fear that you're going to let it die. Okay, so what is this? Oh, it's another person. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. Who's this? So what I'm hearing is, okay, so check this out. This person's going to try to come back, and they feel like you guys are a perfect match. That's why I think they're coming. You see what I'm saying? They feel like you guys are a perfect match. But this person feels like they've been doing all of the work. You know, they're the victim. Now, if they have been doing all the work, that's that. But they also have lack of confidence, which has interfered them from coming forward. That's why they're holding back. I'm getting this is a very fearful individual of getting hurt. I think this person is also very codependent on your energy, and that insecurity heightens this as well because it's almost like they need attention, which is why they always entertain other people. This person can also be very much disconnected with tapping into addressing the issues. Yeah, this is a karmic. This is somebody that wants love but don't know how to come up and show in a relationship right to earn love. So what they're going to do is if they do come in, they're going to keep you stuck because this person doesn't want to be alone. They fear being alone. You have Pisces and Aries. Okay, so which one is it, Spirit? Is it the Pisces? Maybe. Is it the Aries? More than likely, it might be the Aries because I keep getting a lot of fire sign. And then Spirit said, yes, it's the Aries that's going to give you a cup and offer. All right, so that's what I have for you. Good luck to you. I think at the end of the day, only embrace the new. So if somebody from the past come, no thanks. I would tell them, I'm sorry, I'm married now. I was married now. I would lie. I would lie to them. I'm married now. I tell them something, because the past is the past for a reason, The past is the past for a reason. All right, so next we have Janice, my girl Janice, coming back. Janice would like a general family reading or else just a general live. Okay. Whatever you're feeling. Okay, cool. I got you. Okay, I see. Thank you so much. Aquarius reader. Are you an Aquarius? You might be the first Aquarius that came on this live. Because I was asking people earlier, like, where the Aquas at? Where my Aqua gang at? Y'all ain't here? Where you at, Aquarius? Come on now. Represent. I didn't see no aqua signs. I didn't see no little two squiggly signs, a little water bearer sign. I didn't see nothing. I was like, okay. All right. Let me add this person to the list. So let me go ahead and get your reading started. I went ahead. Yeah, she's a Saggy. Saggy Wadgy. All right, Spirit, tell me, what is the messages that Janice needs to hear at this time? What are the messages that Janice needs to hear at this time? You could be trying to recover from a very painful ending that recently occurred in your life, where you felt abandoned or you had to withdraw your energy from that person. Be careful with this situation, as you're kind of being a bit impulsive with your actions. Like, it's like a restless action. It's exhausting you. Like, you're just doing a lot of stuff that's exhausting you. Let me just say it like that. That's the best way I can describe it. You're doing a lot of like stuff that's exhausting you and draining your energy right now. Yeah, you need to protect yourself. Protect yourself from people that don't serve you, because your energy is already like on like low, and so like you're on fumes right now. And then you have all these people that's still trying to come in and drain you even further. I'm hearing like energy vampires. So make sure you're protecting yourself from these people. If they're not fueling you with life, love, and light and happiness, you need to stay clear, because that's what you need right now. You need positive energy coming in. Yeah, you need to withdraw. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Like I said, you need to withdraw. Yeah, you really need to work hard on withdrawing and protecting yourself. It's like setting those clear, healthy boundaries with people and saying, listen, you will not cross this following line. If you cross this line or cross this boundary, then I'm sorry. Like, we're going to have to disconnect. Yeah, you need to set high expectations for yourself and be consistent with it and diligent with that. And just don't work on things that aren't serving you. That's what I keep hearing. Yeah, you're good by yourself. You don't need whoever this is or other people that's draining you. They're not serving you. You know, you have to follow your intuition on this. Your intuition about the relationships, family, romantic, whoever this is. Yeah, very drained. That's what I'm hearing. It's just like the struggle. Like, the struggle is real, you know. Be careful. Be careful. Yeah, Spirit is saying be mindful of the deceptions people are using in order to keep your thoughts clouded, to cloud your judgment. Okay, so I think this is about your family then. Yeah, it's only going to keep you stressed. So if you are in a space right now of really low traumatic drama, not drama, that's not the word, traumatic depression, hopelessness, Spirit is saying reach out to people that can lift you up and help you. So like, you may want to reach out to like a therapist, or good people, like I said, that's moving in love and light and helping you and supporting you. Like, that's what I'm hearing. And if you don't have that around you, you just need to go into solitude and do stuff for yourself. Like, go get your nails done, girl. Take yourself on a date. Go, do things you enjoy. Find your happy. Find your joy. That's what I'm thinking you need to hear. Yeah, you feel like you've lost control, and that's what I'm saying. You need to get control back of your life, because these people are trying to control it, and they don't have no dog in this fight. You got to cut off their access to you. Yeah, be careful of using unhealthy activities as a ways to cope, whether it be partying, drinking, and overindulging in addictive substances that are not going to help you. Yeah, you got to manifest things that are going to help you. It'll make you happy. It'll make you happy. It'll lift your spirits up when you do this. All right, so That's the message that I have for you. Thank you so much. And I just want to remind everybody to like the video, subscribe if you're just joining in. And also, if you're interested in a personal reading, I do offer personal readings on my website. So check it out. They are very reasonably priced, where we can go real deep on your situation and give you the answers that you seek guidance for. So thank you. Yeah. All right. So I'm so glad that resonated for you, Janice. Good luck to you, baby. Good luck to you. You'll get there. You'll get where you want to go. Because I know how hard it is at times when you have a family situation or dynamic that's not supportive. You have to still just set those clear, healthy boundaries. That's the key, the boundaries. It's not that you don't love them. It's I got to protect my peace at all costs. I'm sorry. That's what it is. All right, moving on. Rishma. I bet I said it right. That sounds right. Rishma. You're next. If you're in the room, if you can go ahead and put your question in the chat, you'll be next. Also, y'all don't forget to like the video. Be sure that you guys show your support for your girl and leave a comment if you have to play it back later, because some of y'all slick with it. Y'all gonna put your question and you gonna skedaddle. So yeah, also check out my other content on my channel. I have a lot of stuff that I upload regularly that I'm sure you'll enjoy. I think later on, if I'm up to it, we're gonna see how long this live gonna be. I might do an all signs reading. If I don't do it today, it'll definitely be tomorrow for the person that's coming towards you for this coming up week. So stay tuned for that. And so Reshma, I guess you have lost your turn because I don't see on here. So next we're going to go to Dizzy Stitches. If you're in the room, go ahead and put your question in the chat. 1111. All right. Make a wish. Make a wish. All right, Dizzy Stitches, we're waiting on you, my dear. You are next, so go ahead and put your question in the chat. If you already posted it earlier, repost, please. Thank you. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. What blessings? I heard that, girl. What blessings in love, in money is coming toward? Now, that's two questions. You're trying to get the 2-for-1 special. Listen, I can do one question for the free 99. I could do one question for the free 99. But if you want to do an extra question, it's going to be a $5 donation, okay? So let me put the link if you want me to answer the second part. I'm going to do the first part, which is going to be love. What's coming towards you in love. Let's see. Okay, there go the link if you want to do two. The free 99 special. Divinely Protected is ready. Okay, we gonna get to you soon. Let me move quick. Okay. Spirit, tell me about Dizzy Stitches. Okay, go ahead and drop it. And by the time I finish this reading, I'm sure I'll be ready to answer your second question. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. So, here's the dealio. When it comes to love, I think there is some deep-seated fear and anxiety that you have going on when it comes to your finances. So, in other words, finances are also affecting your love life. So be careful with this. Okay, I'm gonna do my Dave Ramsey spiel for you. So if you haven't heard of Dave Ramsey has changed my life. He is a financial literacy type of guru guy. He's been doing this for a very long time, and he does the snowball method. So it helps people get their finances in order. So with that, you purchase the program. I think it's like $100. It may have went up because of inflation. Everything went up. Um, but when I went through it, it was like $100, and it taught me how to get out of debt. It taught me how to stack up money and save, how to budget, how to invest, how to do this, how to, it taught me a lot about financial literacy. So what I'm getting from your reading, the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't think love is going to be coming in, the type of love you really want, until you clear one of those factors. Okay. That insecurity, because that's a big factor of blockages. It's insecurity, and I think the insecurity stems from finances for you. So look at it. It's called Dave Ramsey, and his program is called Financial Peace University. You got to get your confidence up. I think you feel like it's you gotta have to move a little different. But there's some delays in you taking action and making these moves. And that's what's messing you up right now. Yeah, you got to step into a new cycle with this. Because you're carrying a lot of burdens. You're not in a space to where you feel free. You feel burdened by this. Yeah, the blockage is being disappointed with your finances. I think you also are having a big desire to be greedy. Let me clarify this, King. Okay. Yeah, you're not like, you want to be a king of pentacles. You want to have the financial abundance. You may want to have a business. You want to be abundant, but you're not making the steps. So you can't have it just magically come out the sky. Like say money doesn't grow on trees. You got to put in the work, and that's what's holding you back too. It's kind of like you have the dream, but you don't have the plan. And so what I shared with you in this reading earlier, you can play it back if you need to, so you can write it down and look it up on online. You need a plan, and this program gives you the plan that you need. But there's others out there. This is just one I recommend because I know it actually works. I wouldn't tell my subscribers something I know that doesn't work. Yeah, you want love, but this is a blockage. I think what's happening too is you're looking at love, money, all these things to fill you up without addressing the issues. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, first do the work, first do the clearing of the issues, and then go to the love, go to the, oh, I want to have the money. Like you kind of have it a little out of order. Yeah, it's all about poor planning. Like you're not aware of how this is impacting you. You're just doing things that are not being fair to you. Um, and I feel like in a love situation, that's what's going to happen. You're going to be in the relationship. You're going to try to show up. Um, and it's not going to lead to anything. What's going to happen is you're going to start feeling like you're doing everything in the relationship. And that's because you want to have the love for this person. This person may actually, you know, make you happy because of that. You have somebody, but really Spirit is saying you're not realizing that this is not what you really want, because you need to work on your finances, your stability, your stuff. It keeps saying it. That's the whole read. It's like screaming in my left ear. It's like, turn the volume down. Turn the volume down. But no, seriously, you do have to work on that, okay? All right, you said you donated. Let me double check. Let me see. I got a couple people that paid. Okay. 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 So let's look at your money. Spirit, tell me a little bit about money. What advice do you have for Dizzy Stitches when it comes to her money situation? What advice do you have for her money situation? You have to be optimistic and go into doing the work to recover some maybe not so healthy ways you and relationship you have with money. So like I said, you got to have the plan so you can address this stuff. Okay. You intuitively know. You see, you might be actually gifted. You might have a spiritual gift, but you are very loving, nurturing, giving. I think you're also like one of the people that can be an easy target for like a narcissist or somebody toxic to take advantage of. So be careful with that as well with loves. Oh, you're no problem. You can check it back. You're good. It's recorded. Yeah, like Spirit is saying, before you actually go out and pursue things that you want to manifest when it comes to your finances, career, or whatever, you need to be able to take a moment to just disconnect from the dream and come to reality. Yeah, you need to be open to having a new relationship with money, because if you don't, then things will get worse. You already feel like things are bad, but it's going to get worse if you don't change. You have to change. The blockage is you feeling like you don't know what to do. Like you're not motivated, you're just not getting up doing anything. You lack the discipline that you need to address these issues, basically. Like we said in the first spread. So you need to, yeah, go online. Look, think it's a game. Go online and find somebody that can help you, or look up different ways you can plan to address these financial things, because you need a plan. I'm hearing you don't know what to do next. You just have no clue. So you need a plan. So the first part that is going to tell you an option you can look at. If you're not careful, you're going to shatter your dreams. Be careful of partying, getting together with other people that don't serve you. Stay morally high, do the right thing, and then boom, money. Yeah, you just gotta move forward. Go a different approach. You're deceiving yourself, by the way, because you know that you got to do stuff, but you're not doing it. Yeah, you got you gotta think of your approach when it comes to also people being fair to you. So I'm also getting, sometimes you get in situations with people who don't pour into you as much as you pour into them, especially with finances. You might be this is you the person in the red coat. Somebody be like, hey, can I get a couple dollars? Here you go. Hey, can you help me with this? Sure. Hey, can you come do this? Can you come do that? Okay, okay. It's like you're all over the place, and then it's draining you financially. So that's what I have. Good luck to you. I really hope the messages came through, is what you needed to hear to kind of get it all started for you, but you'll be fine. It's going to take time. Money is not something, when you're trying to work on your stability, it's not something that happens overnight. That's another thing. So be careful with being impatient with the progress. Yeah, it takes time. But yeah, you'll see the results if you stay consistent. You're welcome. Okay, so next we have divinely protected. Been waiting. And let's see who else we got. Okay, I see the list now. All right, so let's go ahead and go to your reading. He said, "You so excited." I'm excited for you. I hope it turns out good because you've been waiting and you've been excited. But one thing about my channel is I keep it real with y'all. So I hope it's not going to be a message that's going to be like, I feel bad. The one person that, is really excited about this. Okay, so let's see. So you said, what is his current feelings for me in the current situation? No contact, the person on my mind. Okay, cool. Hopefully good, but we gonna see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person on Divinely Protected's mind. Tell me a little bit about this person. Y'all don't forget to like the video. Check out my website if you want to book a personal reading. The personal readings are very detailed. We spend some time together, on whatever questions you have. I have different options, different prices. Check them out. You like Aries? Well, I'm an Aries moon. So I guess you like me too. Look, my Aries side be coming out when I be getting mad at folks. Yeah, woo. I be having to calm my own self down. I be getting hot. I'm like, woo, I need to calm down. But it's the Aries way. It's just passion. It's not being mean. It's passionate, y'all. It's passionate. Aries are just passionate people. Y'all don't get it. Okay. So this person wants to actually take action towards you. Divinely protected. I like it so far. Oh! 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 This person may have dipped and dabbled in third-party situations. Now, keep in mind, third-party situations could be like friends, family. It can be work-related, co-workers, whatever. It doesn't have to be romantic in nature. But this person is a bit confused. Was confused, but now they're rethinking things, let me say that, about who they really want to go toward. They feel like a big old fat failure when it came to losing you. They're like, man, I messed up. And it's a burden on their heart. They really regret what happened. They really regret it. One thing I don't like is the fact they regret it, but this is the dealio with what they plan to do, their actions. 7 of Swords in reverse. What? Keeping secrets? What? Okay, they're going to keep secrets about their broken heart. They don't want to. Okay, they don't want you to see them sweat. Whew, I can breathe. I thought it was going to be something else. I was like, oh, Lord, come on now. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Oh, man. Yeah. This person still is going to be confused about where to go. I feel like this person is very reckless. Like they tend to go different directions. Like that was a problem. They couldn't stay in one spot. So it's almost like this person still is in a space of not fully choosing you, but feeling like you are the best option. Does that make sense? Like I don't know if I'm ready to settle down. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if I'm ready. But I know that I want, if I had to choose anybody, Divinely Protected is the one that I feel like was the woman of high value. You were the one. You were the, what they call the bottom bitch. I'm sorry, you're not a bitch. But you know what I'm saying? The highest one. That's what the pimps call them, the bottom bitches. Y'all gotta love my humor. I'm telling you, that Aquarius Aries combo is something else. This person is feeling stuck, but they're getting stuck themselves. They're doing this to themselves. They don't realize that the decision is clear. This person, I feel like, is just fearful of commitment. Let's call a thing a thing. This person is scared to commit. They're scared. They know that they've been juggling, or they do juggle. It interferes with the time that they have with you or what they can build with you. Yeah, this has been the thing that has caused a lot of delays, but they're holding on to you. It's like this is a person that likes to keep people strung along. That's what I'm hearing. They string people along until they decide what they want to do. Nobody got time for that. 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 Yeah, this person's also not stable. Like what? Lack of resources. Unstable. No. Is this person broke? Yeah, this is why this person can't commit. This is why they fear commitment, because they don't got their life together. It's a no ma'am. It's a no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. Okay, they scared, they fearful, but this is how they feel about you. I'm telling you, this person has a lot of love for you, but the bottom line is this person is not mature. They have a mind of a teenager. Oh my God. Like, I can't. What is this? What is this? Breadcrumbs? He needs to bring you the whole bakery at this point. I'm tired. Okay, you see the Aries starting to it's starting to come through the seams. Yeah, this person's ridiculous with it. Yeah, they see you as good karma. You are the cycle that they feel like they've had the best success with, and they love you, so they're hoping you'll give them another chance. But I feel like they're going to just string you along. Yeah, this person has a lack mindset, but they don't know that they create their own lack. They say, oh, these people, they just leave me out of the cold. They leave me broke. They leave me. No, you do this to yourself. He does it to himself. Very immature. And then gets mad after he do it. No, instead of get mad, you need to get glad that I push your rump to the side so you can grow up and grow a pair. Yeah, they need to get their whole life together. I'm tired. I'm tired of this person already. After about 5 minutes, I'm ready to dump them. He can't grow up. I don't want to grow up. I'm going to be a Toys R Us kid. I mean, nobody got time for that, though. For real. Like, you need to grow up. How do you expect to be with a grown woman that got her stuff together and you still in the sandbox? Nobody got time for that. You out here playing with other bottom barrel bitches. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? No, absolutely not. So he fumbled and he feels bad about it and he still loves you. But the thing about it is, it's kind of like he needed to fall flat on his face and feel the burn. Feel the hurt of losing a woman of high value, of high caliber, that has their stuff together, for him to see your worth and value. But it wasn't until you left, I bet, for him to realize how stupid he was. Foolish. Foolish, I tell ya, foolish. 3 years, girl. I don't like to share my personal business on YouTube, but I understand your story. I had a similar situation. Very similar. We all make mistakes, but look at those types of situations as opportunities to say, I know better now, so I don't make the mistake later. And after that, you'll be Gucci. You'll be Gucci. Animal lover. I'm going to add you, baby. Don't put your question in the chat yet. But thank you for reminding me to add you. Animal lover. I'm an animal lover too. Actually, when I went to college, my first major was pre-veterinarian medicine. I wanted to be a veterinarian when I first went to college, and then I changed my major. On my website, check it out. They're very cheap. They not for the free 99, but they close to it. So y'all check it out. Check it out and book. I've had a lot of happy customers, so much so that I've had a few returns. So, check it out, book it, and let me know. Also, if you don't want to book today, go ahead and save that. Go ahead and bookmark it on your laptops and your cell phones. Go ahead and just hit bookmark. So, when y'all get that little tax refund, you can go ahead and book you a personal reading. Oh, the foolery. I be cracking myself up. Okay, so let's see what we got. Was it Shinin? Shinin? Did I say that right? Your name wasn't I didn't see you in the chat unless you were just giving me a tip. I'll take a tip. I always like tips. But you are next. You're welcome, animal lover. Yes, please. Okay, there you are. Okay, go ahead and ask your question, baby. You're next. Ashin. You're next. You want love? Any love reading? Okay, cool. I got you. So let's see what love messages comes through for you. Loyal. Okay, sunflower. Okay. I see you. Let me put you on there. You don't put ad about 50 times. I'm just playing. I'm gonna put you on there. Let me move faster for you cuss me out in the comments. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Loyal sunflower. Boom. Like magic. Spirit, what are the messages that I'm so silly. I gotta stop the foolishness. Ashinin. Love. What love messages? Yes, I saw that. Thank you. I'm working on it though. So you saw the message, right? You got the confirmation message. It's in progress. I'm gonna get it together though. You have motivated me. I already got someone else that bought it as well too. So I'm working on it. Just give me a little time. Because whenever I do stuff, like I'm sort of kind of like a perfectionist with it. So I can't. It has to be good. Like I cannot. So, but thank you for the support. So I definitely will be getting some fire under my booty and working on that. So y'all can go ahead and have access to it. It's going to be good though. I already got all my stuff. Like I've already started on it. I just got to do the recording portion for the most part. I have all the stuff. And then I have digital resources I'm going to include. I'm going to have a Facebook group where you guys can like discuss and chat amongst people that have bought the course. And then I also offer coaching sessions to be a bonus, like all kind of mess I'm gonna do. It's gonna be fun. Thank you so much. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So when it comes to your love life, you got a little worry. You got a little insecurity going on. I got 2 cards about fear. I got 2 cards about worry. Struggle. The struggle's real. Yeah. I think spirit is just saying like you're scared of doing things different. I think you're being so used to doing things the way that you have been doing and haven't gotten the results. So spirit is saying you might need to take some time to step back and actually look at the lessons. What were the actual spiritual lessons in those moments? what did you actually learn from those past situations? So when you move forward, you don't repeat the same mistakes. Because I'm hearing you probably have multiple cycles or situations where things just kept like, it's like, dang, is this the same person? Dang, dang, dang. You know, it's like not going right, but it feels like it's the same person. And it's like Spirit is just saying you're ignoring that those other situations you were doing something wrong. And this is causing delays. This is causing delays in love coming in, but it's also interfering with your motivation to get out there and start dating again because you're scared. You need to get your energy back grounded as well. I feel like there's some imbalance going on with you that Spirit is saying if you're not careful, this can also play a factor in attracting the love you really want, the healthy love. So make sure that you do some healing, heavy soul searching, and get back on the right track. Sometimes I believe you move a bit reckless. You kind of do things before you really think it through. Let me guess. Let's see what sign are you. You could possibly be a, I'm getting, don't tell me now. Let me guess. You could be a third deacon Gemini, second deacon Cancer, third deacon Pisces. You can be an earth sign. I'm getting heavy earth sign possibly. Like a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You can have that heavily in your chart. Something like that. So, heavy on the water and earth sign. Are you a water or earth sign? No? Dang. What are you? Earth sign. I got it right. Okay. After all that. Capricorn. Yep. No cap. He's a Capricorn. No cap. You have to release the negative thoughts, okay? The negative thoughts, I believe, is causing you to feel stuck. It's like you put yourself in a self-imposed prison because of the negativity, the negative thoughts. You got to release that to be able to move forward. So start in the mind. I know you're not an air sign, but you got to start in your mind. Yeah, I got a lot of fire sign with it. Yeah. Yep. I got a lot of fire signs. See, I was close. Stop being so impulsive. Stop letting that that fire sign energy. You just be up and doing stuff, and then you be like, oh, dang, I probably shouldn't have did that. You gotta stop the madness. Stop it, because it's not helping you. So, okay, start in your mind. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. Start in your mind and say, self, what can I do now that I'm well equipped? I've had some experience in relationships. What can I do now to lead to long-term success? I think it has to do with insecurity. You're worried. So you have to get your mind right first. You may want to also do an activity I do a lot of times in my private reads is I tell people to write down what their perfect person is, like their characteristics. So that's kind of like almost sort of like a low-key manifestation activity where you sit there and you write down all the characteristics, the emotions, the actions, all the things. So write it down, and that way when you're out here dating and getting to know people, you can recognize, yeah, that's for me, that's not for me. You can really get it. You know what I'm saying? You can get it off the jump because you have a list. Now, you can be real rich now. When you meet somebody, they're not going to be perfect, but as long as they check off the most important things and go based on that, and don't bend on your top things. I know the dreaded dating. I hate dating too. I hate it. Ooh, I hate it. Ugh. But that's how, you can't be inside the house. You can't just go to work and be making all your money. And who you going to spend it on? Nobody. Because you scared. But dating sucks though. I'm not going to lie. I hate dating. You do everything I'm telling you, you're gonna have good luck. The wheel of fortune will turn into in your favor, because right now you've been having a stream of bad luck. Those past struggling relationships that you had in the past, it keeps saying, be careful with people that may take advantage of you. But also, I think you can sometimes be emotionally manipulative or have that happen to you. You got to be able to retreat and rest. You have a lot of stuff going on underneath the surface that people don't know about. That's also a blockage. It's all in your mind, though. I'm getting a lot of sword energy that's like rushing in your mind, and it's almost like this. This is how you feel. You just feel trapped in your mind. Like, it's like you can't move. I can't move because. So you got to clear that mind. You just isolate. Don't do that. Sometimes I think you give off to your impression to the world that you're fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. No, everything is not fine. So you have to work on that stuff. That's what I have. And once you do that, then thing will work out. But be careful of people that'll be coming your way to take advantage and all that other stuff. So I'm so glad that you enjoyed the reading. And thank you for interacting with me. It makes it fun when I get to interact with people while I'm reading for them. So I appreciate it. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go to the next. Yep, got to get out the house. That's number one. Got to get outside. Cornetto or cornetto? I'm trying to think, like, what is the accent for that? That sounds like a Spanish name. You're going to click on this link right here to donate. Right there in the chat. I just dropped it for you. And I appreciate the donation, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It really helps out, y'all. And I really do be using y'all donations for stuff. Like I bought, look, Amazon Prime Day, I had a ball, y'all. I bought like a few tarot decks. I bought like a little stand to hold my laptop and all kind of stuff, to kind of help out. And then some stuff for my course that I got to get going. So, but we gonna get there. Did I skip you? How did that happen? How did I miss Animal Lover again? Dang. Hold on a second. I don't know what happened. Okay, Animal Lover. Let me add you to this list. Again, it's like whatever question you have, and if it's about a person, they don't want you to get this message because I could have sworn I must be clicking on the wrong one to copy and paste. That's what it is. Okay. So let me go ahead and update the list. Y'all got a lot of people coming in. Okay, hold on. Animal Lover is next. You're next, Animal Lover. I see your question. And then after that, we have Angry, Angie 18. I'm about to say Angry, Angie 18. And then Mountain Man, and Priya, and Gietta. Okay, Animal Lover, you're next. Okay, I got you. All on there. You're welcome. Sorry about that, Animal Lover. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I got going on. I don't know why that happened. So you want to know what my person loves about me, his current feelings for me. Okay. That's like 2 questions. So for the free 99, we can do 1 question. Okay, so something's being thrown off because I put you on the list too, loyal sunflower. Dang, what is happening? Okay, we're gonna put you back on there. You after animal lover. You right. I remember I put you on the other list. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta call me. Let me know. Call me out. Alice said, I'm gonna add you. Okay, Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person's current feelings. Current feelings, okay. Going at this, how does this person feel? This person feels disconnected from you. I feel like maybe you guys are not talking at this time because they feel like you guys, and if you are talking, they still feel disconnected from you because they feel like their values or beliefs are different than yours. You know, like you guys aren't on the same page. This person's very stressed. They can be very stubborn in nature and controlling. And they're not going to change this way about them. So however they've been showing up in the relationship so far, they're not going to change. So be careful with this one. I just feel like this person has a tendency to be very mean. They want to kind of bring harmony back into the home. But you got to ask yourself, is that what you want? Yeah, they do see you as self-sufficient, financially independent. They see you in a good light. But as far as love, I don't have a lot of love on the table. They actually feel like you guys aren't aligned with values. You see what I'm saying? Like you have different values than they do. They think a lot about the past between you two. There could have been someone else that they were entertaining too, by the way. That could have been a blockage at some point in the relationship. They're trying to set healthy boundaries with that situation, but it's hard, I'm hearing. They feel like it just was like a little setback and not they do feel bad. They regret what they did, but as far as like committal, they're not going to be committed long term with you. They are going to give you a breadcrumb to string you along. They're going to delay giving you this offer. They are very deceptive and manipulative in nature. They want to apologize for that, whatever that mess was. But I don't feel like they're going to change. They're just not. They're so stuck in their little toxic ways. Yeah, look, all tower mode after tower mode. And I'm hearing like this person has had multiple tower moments like this with you, where this person does stuff, you call them out on their shit, and then they don't take accountability for nothing, and they keep being unfair. Okay? Okay. I wouldn't be questioning that. I'll be trying to question. Excuse me, Miss Terror Reader Lady. What advice do you have for me to make my exit out of this relationship? Don't do this to yourself, baby. Move forward, okay? Move forward. This person is very like not connected to you. They're more focused on themselves. Very selfish, very stubborn, self-serving. So I hate it wasn't a good read. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but that's what came through. All right, so Animal Lover, you are next. Can you post your question back in the chat? I'm trying to find it on my screen, but okay, here it goes, I think. Nah, that ain't it. That's not it. That ain't it. Can you post your question one more time for me, animal lover? All right, Emily, if you're not here, you're going to lose your turn. All right, Loyal Flower. Let me get your question. You're next. Okay, your question is, will I hear from Sam again? Okay. Will he message me again? Okay. So will you hear from Sam? I see you. I see ya. Well, animal lover. Cornetta's laughing. He said, yeah, we both have life path. One. We're too stubborn for, yeah, I will move forward because he ain't budging. He's just, ugh. I don't like his energy. Okay. So animal lover, to answer your question, first card says no, you won't hear from him. Second card says maybe. Third card says yes. So it's a possibility. If you do hear from this person, this is going to be after this person gets rid of the negative mindset they have about you and the relationship. This person can have other options that you may not know about also. They see you as somebody who's a Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, practical, financially stable, probably a good parent, but very insecure. This person doesn't want to lose you. They fear changing. Well, I don't think it's about losing you, but they fear like changing their ways. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, they feel like they don't have really control over this the way they showed up, but they feel like you are home. So like you're the one, like if they had to choose somebody, you would be the best choice. That's what I'm hearing. You're the best option. This person's going to continue to delay communication with you. They could have you blocked. You could have them blocked. That's because they're pissed off. They're holding on to past resentment, but they want to reconcile. I'm getting this person has a habit of being in and out of your life, playing games. You're welcome, Cornetto. Yeah, this fight could have been about this person. You probably called, this person was probably having you feel overwhelmed. You were probably calling them out about being unfaithful, selfish, all these things that I see this person is. And so this person's exhausted, and so they just feel like they need a break. The blockage or the challenges moving forward, this person doesn't want to leave you. So they're going to make the effort to try to continue to keep their options while they give you an offer. Be careful with this one. I don't like this person either. They're going to be very unfair. They're going to continue to be a hoe. Be a hoe. Yep. This person has a heart chakra that's blocked. This is a very emotional list individual. They don't have a lot of love to give you. They're very greedy too. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no love. What the hell are they going to do for you then? Damn, Spirit. Spirit is saying, move on toward your 10 of Cups. This isn't it. This person is not going to fill up your cup. They're just going to leave you feeling heartbroken. They think you're their 10 of Cups, but they're not making the effort or the action to do anything about it. And when they do make action, they're still going to play games. Yeah. They feel determined to win at all costs. Be careful with this person. They're a trip. Nope. It's a no for me. Okay, y'all. We have Loyal Flower is next. If you're here, Loyal Flower, go ahead and drop your question. And then also, can I get Angie 18? You can put your question. I know it sucks. It sucks when you like somebody and they don't feel the same way, you know, or play games. Like, that's not cool at all. But I think it's good that you got the message, because I think you already kind of knew what was up, but you just needed the confirmation. So you're not imagining this person is no good. No good in the neighborhood. No good. Yeah. Yeah, I would go no contact. I would ghost them and move on with my life. I really would. Loyal Flower, come on, baby. We need your question. So while we're waiting on Loyal Flower, I'm going to need you guys to make sure that you guys like the video. If you're in just watching, don't forget to subscribe. You're welcome, animal lover. You're welcome. And also make sure that you guys check out other content on my page later. I'm always posting, so check it out. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading, that's my website. All right, so next we will have Angie 18. If you're in the room, you're next. Last call for Angie 18. You're next. We need your question. And then we'll have Mountain Man. So I'm going to give Angie 18 about 5 more seconds, and then we're going to get to Mountain Man's question. So come on, Angie 18. It is your turn, baby. We're waiting on you. It is your turn, Angie 18. Don't forget to like the live. Hello, Michael. How you doing? Good to see you again. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I love the hearts. Thank y'all for the hearts. Y'all so sweet. Come on, Angie. You just asked me, was it your turn, baby? Come on. We're trying to wait on you now. You're holding up the line, girl. You're holding up the line. We need your question. Okay, we're going to come back to you if you're still here. And okay, Mountain Man, here we go. Mountain Man wants to know, will I book a main role next year? Ooh, you're an actor. Cool. I wonder if you're somebody super important. Are you a celebrity? Are you a secret celebrity? Am I going viral? Am I going viral? The celebs are reaching out to me. Let's see. Were you on the Academy Awards last year? I hope you get a main role. That would be cool. And I'll be like, yeah, I read for him. Okay, let's see. Spirit, tell me about Mountain Man. Will Mountain Man get a lead or main role next year? First card, no. Second card, no. Third card, yes. More than likely not. So let's look at this and see what's going on. You need to find peace in situations or opportunities that didn't lead to the type of success you want, you have to remain optimistic, because soon good luck is going to turn in your favor. You just have to know that this is the ins and outs of the business, right? Ups and downs. It's unexpected. You never know. There will be competition that you will have to compete against, obviously, because of what you do. But this may lead to a lot of frustration for you. So be careful with that. Stay courageous, confident, in positive spirits. Like, keep your vibration very high and determined. Like, claim it. Like, affirmations. I am the leading role. I will get the leading acting position. You know, those types of things. You got to basically like speak it into existence. Be careful with overprotecting yourself, and also if you have an overspending habit, don't overspend, okay? Yeah, make sure that you enjoy life too, you know, and get out there and be have fun, but within limits. Let's see, what is this world? It keeps talking about protection, control. So I don't know if you're lately have been dealing with situations where you feel like you're under attack, or like people are coming for you or coming for your job, or it's something like that where you just don't feel like things are going right for you right now. And Spirit is saying, I feel like you're always going to have haters, or you're always going to have people that don't really believe in what you have going on. But Spirit is saying that you have to keep pushing forward. Things are going to turn in your favor, but you have to have faith and keep staying prayed up and protected, you know? I think there was a situation, like I said in the past, we talked about how you need to let go of something. Spirit is saying you may have been disappointed by that, and you're holding on to that disappointment, whatever that was. It was something that happened that disappointed you when it came to your career. And you got to be careful with defending your belief system so much. Like, there's so many other opportunities out there that you shouldn't have to worry about like staying stuck on one thing. You also need to come down to reality too. I think sometimes your judgment or your thinking is clouded because you think the world is your oyster, I guess you can say. And sometimes you have to come back to earth and not lose your way and lose focus. You have to stay grounded and focus on the one thing and do the things necessary, and not be just so, I'm getting like you, it's like go, 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 get, and so, you know, you get what I'm trying to say. Overcommitting yourself could be a potential issue in the future. You need to be able to be careful with that as well. Like, don't overbook, don't overdo, because it'll just burn you out. So delay opportunities that you feel like it's going to cause you to be, you know, too busy. Yeah, and release those that don't serve you. Yeah, I was kind of saying what I just said. Yeah, you got to keep the faith alive. You got to think positive. It's saying that you're not taking accountability for your actions sometimes. So be a little bit more aware of how you show up. I think that is affecting you getting that main role of how you show up. Yeah, and this is causing delays. So it might be your actions. Yes. It's a lot of people, a lot of filmmakers kind of feel like it's very difficult to work with you. There's been a lot of issues and tension. Like, I don't know if you are hot-headed or something. Like, there's been some stuff in the past, and then it's like the reputation is starting to like, you know? So like, it's just saying like, chill off, like back up. Yeah. Look at this. Emotion is like really kind of toxic. It's low key toxic, a little cold, a little emotionally manipulative. You could be given bad advice on how to deal with situations. Be careful, like lead in love and light. If you don't get something, let it go and move forward and think positive and just go for the next. Don't be, doing the most. So that's what I have. Hopefully it made sense for you. You've been quiet, so I hope that made sense. So it can go either way to answer your question. I was just digging deeper. I was giving you more than what you paid for. So it can give you some guidance on what to do next. And that will help you potentially land that role that you want if you do the work on those things. Feel free to play it back if you need to. Good luck to you. All right, we're going to go back to Angie. You're welcome. Was I good? Was I on point, Mountain Man? Let me know something. Let me know. Just like it was good. Give me a thumbs up or something. I just kind of like to know because, I'm trying to improve my craft as well. Let's see who we got. Angie, come on, baby. I'm trying to go back to you, but I don't know if you're still here. Then we got Priya. Priya, if you're in the building, you're next. After Angie, if Angie comes back. All right. Well, we just gonna get this list down then. What about Ashita? If you're here, you're next. Ashita. Okay. Ashita done give me a whole paragraph, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me. So you want to know Ridvik current feelings for me. So you're not in contact. He asked to be in a relationship with him. Oh, he asked you to be in a relationship with him. And then the next day he was like, let's remain as friends only. And now he's not contacting me. Okay, well that tells you right there he's not interested, baby. It's time to just take the loss. But we can pull the tarot on it. We can pull tarot on it and see what we get. Okay, so how does he feel about it, Sheeta? He sees you as somebody that could be somebody that's financially stable but greedy, or you hold back your energy from them. So he does want to come in passionate toward you, but only for a fun time, not a long time. So he sees you more so like, he said like friends, or I don't see romance really. It's just like fun time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? Very deceptive in nature with it. He deceived you. He deceived you. Yeah, deception. Yeah, he's not good. Not good at all. I hate that. But I don't feel like it's no point in going further than that. But yeah, he sees you as somebody that is stable and all that kind of stuff. But I don't even think he's ready to commit to anybody. He just told you what he needed to hear to have a passionate night with you or intimate moment with you. And that was it. So if you guys were intimate and he left, that's all he wanted. All right, we got Lisette. Lisette Amsterdam. Are you here? All right. Well, I want to give people another opportunity to go ahead and add themselves to the list. I still am accepting people to be added. The list is open. Yes, ma'am. I hate that, you're here. Okay, cool. So go ahead and give me your question. You're next. just to kind of let you guys know, I do offer personal readings on my website. My website is up and live. So if you want to book a personal reading that's off camera, it's just me and you having an intimate conversation about what you need to do in your personal situation in great detail, that is something you should check out. It's very reasonably priced. Y'all know these tarot readings definitely can go upwards of $100 plus. Mine are very cheap. So check it out before the prices go back up. You're welcome, Ashita. All right, Lisette, I'm waiting on your question, baby. Go ahead and put your question in the chat, and then we'll do your reading. Also, y'all, take some time to check out other content on my channel. I do post regularly all sign readings, all 12 zodiac sign readings. So any of those types of things that you may be interested in, if that catches your interest, go ahead and check it out. Okay. Your question is, can I get a clear sign from source? I don't seem to connect. I feel kind of lost spiritually. Okay. Okay. I got you. We're going to do this one right here. All right. Spirit, can you tell me a little about Lisette Amsterdam? How can she connect or tap in to her intuition more deeply? What advice do you have for her at this time? Okay, so the card that you have is called Earth. It says, learn how to be human in the world, but not of it. Okay, I'm going to read what this card means. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean toward transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most star seeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in the body on earth, and you're being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. So the divine wants you to tap into that and also answer these questions to yourself. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? Because that could be a factor of being a little bit out of balance. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think there has to be more balance in your life. Like I feel like you're a temperance in reverse. You're out of balance because you are not being present in the physical. You're kind of more worried about the metaphysical. So Spirit is asking you also, how can you find greater balance between the two? You know, this is the answer to your question, baby. This is the answer to your question. Your Spirit is saying you need to be more present in the physical. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you really listen to the message, I think you're more worried about the metaphysical, tapping in and all that. But if you're present in the physical, then the intuition and stuff will come in. So it's like you have to be balanced. And me being a spiritual being as well, I also have to be grounded. That's why grounding is so important. You know, you hear people talking about, putting your feet in the sand, putting your feet in the grass, spending time in nature, because we get our heads so wrapped up in the clouds as, spiritual people, that we have to get back grounded on earth. Does that make sense? So you need to get back grounded and not be so worried about that, because it will come. It'll come when it needs to come. But even after I get off these lies, I have to spend time to ground myself in center, because I'm in the clouds right now. I'm up, I'm elevated up, and I have to come back down to earth. You can't stay up here or worry about going up all the time, because once you worry about it too, you're also still trying to tap in, and that's not what you have to do. You just have to just let it come, because intuition and groundedness is all about just letting the divine just naturally let you receive whatever is his will, whatever comes in. So I will be actually doing a tarot reading course, and one of the pieces to that tarot reading course is how to tap more into your intuition. I can't give you all the cheat codes, but that's kind of part of it too, is you just have to trust yourself in the process. It's not really no real firm instructions. It's more so just being open and willing to let it in, So I hope that answers your question. That's the best way I can give it to you based on what I'm getting from Source at this time. Yes. Okay. So, like I say, you need to spend more time in nature. Get away from spiritual stuff. Like, don't think about it. Don't tap into it. Like, just spend a day of doing like normal people stuff. Like, go to the movies. Go get your hair done, your nails done. Like, don't even think about, like, don't analyze people and start like trying to pick up energies. Like, cut it off and just, and just release and let it come, But I think your biggest problem is grounding yourself, because that was the big thing I'm hearing, grounding yourself. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, you're being impatient about, it's like, I want it, like you say, the Spirit, just give me the sign, just get. And so when you play it back, play that message back again, it's telling you, like, you're trying to get it. And it's like, if you have the gift, it naturally comes. You don't have to ask for it. It just comes. Like, I can't even explain to people specifically like what it is. Like, people that are spiritually tapped in, they'll tell you, like, I get signs and symbols and dreams and I hear things. I can't ask for it to happen. The crap just happens. Like, it's like I just want to turn it off sometimes, it just happens. I don't ask for the gift. It's just God gave me the gift, and the people that have the gift, it just comes. But to constantly be trying to reach for it, that's no good. Okay. So next we are going to do Yudha. Okay, yeah, replay it. I think when you hear it, you'll be like, okay, I get what she's saying now. Like, replay the whole thing and then my little words. You'll be like, yeah, okay, now I get what she's saying. I just did it in a very like cool way, because I like these cards. They go deep, they dig deeper, and it gives you clarity of why you may feel that way. For this more my spiritual deck, for my spiritual people like me. I have to pull some cards from that sometimes too. All right. So if I can get Yudha to go ahead and put their question in the chat, you're next. I've already added you, baby. Go ahead and put your question in the chat. You're next. And I think you guys will be the last two. After that, we'll close the reading. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. It's been a pretty good steady day on the free reads. But if you happen to watch this live and we missed you, or you pop in last minute, I'm going to try to come back and do another next weekend. I may do one throughout the week. I just have to see how I'm feeling. Because I have some other things I need to be working on. So we may do the free reads on another day. You're welcome. And also keep in mind, Liz said I do offer a full personal readings if that's something where you want to dig deeper on. Like that was just kind of like a little sample. But if you want to dig deeper on things, I also offer that on my website. So click on the link. It'll take you to where you can go ahead and book your reading. All right, come on, Yudha. I'm trying to wait on you, baby. We need your question. And then I need I can't see these names, y'all. Albatros. I need your question as well. If you can put your question in the chat. Okay. That's a good question. I think I need to pull some cards on that too, especially now that I'm on a social platform. Being my goofy self to see what people think. So you said what people love about me. I asked this question because I lived in first sometimes. Okay. Oh. Well, it may not be all bad. I wouldn't think negatively of it, We'll see what happens. Spirit, tell me a little bit about how do people view Yudha? I'm going to call you Yudha. They feel like you try to avoid conflicts by just keeping the peace. You agree to disagree with people. They think you're very traditional in, what you do. You follow the society rule of wherever you are, like you're good at like being a good rule follower. But you do have a bit of a scattered energy about yourself. When it comes to like you working with people, I don't think you really work well with others. Like you kind of prefer to be by yourself, I'm getting. But you can be very compassionate and loving and sweet and healing and intuitive, all the things. But that's what I'm getting. It's not bad, see? That wasn't a bad read. I didn't get anything bad. They just feel like, sometimes you just don't really work well with them. But I don't think it was bad. I think you just like being alone. That's where they see you. Albatross, I want to know about my life partner. Will it be a love marriage? Okay. Will he be passionate about me? Okay. Spirit, tell me about Albatross. Life partner. This person is going to have some addictions or be very toxic. The next person that's coming in towards you. It could be your life partner or the next person. Whoever it is, they could be a Capricorn. You'll know if it's them because they can be definitely an earth sign Capricorn towards Virgo. Or they can be a water sign. which is going to be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting 3rd Deacon Libra, 2nd Deacon Scorpio. Yes, Pierre, you can. Just make sure you pay your $5 donation. You're welcome. You're so welcome for your reading. Yeah, this person is going to have a lot of things that they juggle. It might be people, you know, other things. This person can be very manipulative in nature, very like much a bad planner. They don't really take a lot of action towards things. They make head over heart decisions when it comes to love. This is a cold-blooded individual, man. This is cold-blooded. Yeah, this person is going to be carrying a lot of burdens when you meet them too, by the way. They easily get burnt out. This is a very selfish individual too, I feel like. Insecure. This is just a horrible person. Yeah, this could be somebody. Let me see. When will this person, hold on, let's see. When will this person show up? Get to my other deck. When will this person show up? They are going to give you a romantic offer, but what's blocking them is they're kind of in isolation. They like to be alone. So I'm getting like this could definitely possibly be a Virgo. But they're going to give you an offer eventually. So you can meet them on a Monday within 4 years. Within 4 to 5 years. Doesn't have to be. Time is hard to predict because time is fluid in tarot. You know what I'm saying? So even if we give you like the time frames, they're not highly accurate, but they're like sort of. But it's gonna take some time for this person to show up. I wouldn't give them I wouldn't give them my energy. Look for somebody that is more consistent. He is toxic. Yeah. Yeah, he is. That was the first card. Yes. Very toxic. Very, very toxic. If you got to play back the reading, play it back, okay? Play it back and see what I'm saying. And that way you'll be prepared if this person shows up. But I'm glad you're getting the heads up now. So when they come, you know that's not the one that you want to be with. All right, so those are the messages I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Y'all don't forget to like this reading. I really would appreciate the support. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are just now coming in. I see we got a couple more people. Let's see. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Have y'all paid? Have y'all paid? Because I know you guys are returning people. I'll do returning people. That's it. If you're new, I'm not taking new people. I'm not taking new people, y'all. My energy's trying to dwindle down now. My energy's dwindling down. I need a break. But if you pay, I'll go ahead and find some energy within me to keep going. But man. So I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to decide if you want to pay or not. But other than that, I mean, I got to give me a break in. Are you going to donate, Laura, before I close the reading? All right. Well, I'm going to just go ahead and close it. Laura's not responding, so I guess that's a no. Thank y'all again for showing up. I appreciate it. Until next time, collective, namaste. Y'all take care of yourselves.